Greetings and welcome to Shore Manor. The holiest of unholy holy days is right around the corner. Halloween, the big one. And with that in mind, Amanda and I really wanted to show you guys what our walkthrough of our spooky decorations looks like at night. A couple weeks ago we did a daytime walkthrough, but you really don't get the full effect until you see it all at night. And that's what we're going to do today. So don't get too scared. Don't get too frightened, even though it's really spooky out there. But just keep telling yourself, it's only a YouTube video. It's only a YouTube video. All right, everyone. This is Shore Manor at night. As you can see, all of our decorations are in. Everything is lit up. Everything looks fantastic. As you can see, the ghost is visible in our window now. That wasn't true of our daytime walkthrough. We'll come up close to him in a minute. But for now, let's start on the outside and work our way in. All right, anybody who watched our daytime video might remember this guy. This is our blow-up carriage that we were able to find at a phenomenal deal. Not something we normally do, but it was a little bit too hard to resist. So now he graces the manor. And in front of him was a little dark, but hopefully you can see it pretty well. There's our fence, which is still challenging. I think I have to set up a portion of it every single day. That's just part of the deal, I guess, for this thing. But something that is not a challenge and remains my pride and joy is, of course, our gigantic spider, Aragog. You'll notice he has a skull for a head. That was a bit of a whim as I was putting him together and trying to figure out how to make his head. I realized that I had this extra skull prop lying around and thought, well, that would be rather cool for this spider to have a human skull for a head. So there it is. And we left a few bones in front of him because he's a hungry spider. And that shows some of the meals that he's had near one of our headstones. And of course, our big thing this year is we wanted to create a walking path for people. It would start here where our bushes are. And he's not here yet, but on Halloween night, we're going to bring Amanda's life-size horse skeleton. We've named him Daredevil after the Headless Horseman's horse, who will be here to greet visitors as they come in and walk down this path, and this lighted path, which is nice and spooky. We have another headstone there. Here's a headstone. There's, of course, Dracula's crypt. We had crosses propped up in front of it, but they kept on falling down. There's one there that's survived. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to put them back yet, but anyway, there's Dracula. As you can see, he keeps coming back from the dead. He's a pesky guy. But moving on, here's some more wonderful headstones. We got this bad boy for just $5. I'm extremely proud of that one. Found that at a thrift store in West Kentucky. Here's a really nice looking headstone staring into my eyes. I guess you could say that Medusa is buried in our graveyard. Now moving on, here is Jack Skellington, the Pumpkin King, and all of his loyal subjects. Normally we've had hay bales to go with our pumpkin patch, but we didn't get to Hardware City in time and they were already out by the time we called. So this year we're going without hay bales, but it still works pretty well. Now if we move on, you can see into the grounds, there's some more headstones. There's one there and another one over here. And of course, there's Billy Butcherson's headstone because we are such huge fans of Hocus Pocus. We simply couldn't resist that. Now, if you look over here in the window, you couldn't see this the first time around, but this is our haunted bedroom window with a ghost haunting it every single night. So far, we've had a different one each night. I'm kind of proud of that we're able to do that kind of a variety. Let's see if he comes back. There he is. That's always a big hit every year. People really dig the various ghosts that we put in our window. Moving on from there, here are our lights. Of course, they look a lot better now in the dark, of course, which is to be expected. There's some ghosts. We have some spiders. We have pumpkins. And we have Frankensteins. And these are just some candy corn lights, nothing super fancy. They look rather nice at night. But that's our grounds. Of course, we'll have some additional things out here. We're planning on putting a coffin with a spooky clown to greet trick-or-treaters on Halloween night, but we're saving that for the big night. We don't want to do that one right now. That one and Daredevil will go up together. But in the meantime, that is Shore Manor nighttime walkthrough. Hope you guys got a kick out of it. It all was rather haunting and entertaining to you. We had a great time putting it all up. We love seeing it every year. It's kind of our thing. So I believe that wraps this video up, so I'll let everybody go and I'll say good night and happy haunting.